This that shit I've been waiting for, nigga. Fuck you, me and Charles Barkley finally responded to LeBron James, and you know I'm here for it. Charles Barkley, I hope you took the smart route. I hope you took the high road, nigga. I hope you didn't say some more dumb shit, cause LeBron gonna get on your ass again. There's a new sheriff in town, bitch. But before LeBron get on your ass, I'ma get on your ass in this video, boy. Fat body ass, boy. Even if you take the high road, nigga, I still might get on your ass, nigga. Cause I don't like it. What you mean? Yeah, you can say what you want. Yeah, that's your job to criticize and critique, nigga, but you don't critique LeBron. You especially. You don't get to critique LeBron, bitch. You're not good, nigga. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened in this. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I seen Bleacher Report tweet something about like Shaq was ready to fight Barkley or something. I didn't watch the clip. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, we don't give a fuck about the Hawks, though. We don't give the Hawks play James Harden. Okay, yeah. So then we are gonna watch. Okay, so then we do give a fuck about that. Only in this scenario. Look at James Harden. Cool as fuck, boy. James Harden fucking every bitch in Houston, boy. Every last one. Dog status. All right, let's get to it. So this is how they started off the show, huh?
Hawks and Rockets followed by
yeah, they started off the show with him addressing LeBron. I like that.
TNT NBA tip-off presented by Auto Trader. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, and Charles.
Barkley ready to butt in. Look at him. Look at him. Ready to butt in.
Charles and LeBron, and I feel like I should do like they do on those TV shows and say previously on Inside the NBA. It all started 10 days ago. Cleveland gave up 70 first-half points, lost to the Pelicans playing without Anthony Davis. After the game, LeBron unloaded, saying he hoped the champion Cavaliers weren't satisfied as an organization, that the Cavs were not a better team than last year from a personnel standpoint. He said, when you don't have bodies, it's tough. We're top-heavy. It's me, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. We need a playmaker. I'm not singling anybody out, he said, but let's see if we can do something. Those comments from LeBron drew this response from Charles. LeBron James' comments were blank.
Inappropriate, whiny.
TNT set him up to say some dumb shit because they had Barkley answer the question.
They have given him everything he wanted. They have the highest payroll in NBA history. He wanted J.R. Smith last summer. They paid him. He wanted Shumpert last summer. They bought in Kyle Korver. He's the best player in the world. Does he want all the good players? He don't want to compete.
He is an
amazing player. But this notion, they're the defending champs. And for him to be trying to hold anything over Dan Gilbert's head, and I love all these wild punk-ass reporters on television who's afraid to call all the.
Has he never seen a Warriors game?
But this notion,
I'm so confused.
All the best players on his team.
Has he not seen any Warriors game this year?
And Kevin Love.
They just got Kevin Durant.
He don't want to compete.
Can we get a Kevin? Give LeBron a Kevin Durant type player, and he'll have nothing to say. Like, what is this nigga talking about? Have you not seen the Warriors?
LeBron James.
What the fuck?
He's a hater. What makes what he says credible? Because he's on TV. I'm not going to let him disrespect my legacy like that. I'm not the one who threw somebody through a window. I never spit on a kid. I never had unpaid debt in Las Vegas. I never said I'm not a role model. I'm tired of biting my tongue. There's a new sheriff in town.
Fuck.
And that brings us to this Thursday
Shaq
night
laughing his ass off.
Studio J.
Well, this was the most anticipated night I've actually.
Shaq dead.
Me too.
I'm dead.
Anticipating this.
I'm dead.
That's why I didn't call you. I didn't want to hear any preconceived. No, I think Shaq is not. Because I didn't want to hear any preconceived what you had to say. I want to hear it fresh, live, and direct.
Okay. So, number one, I have no problem with what LeBron said. I have no problem. Everything's not true.
Yeah.
But most of that is true. I've done some stupid things in my life.
It's all true.
That being said,
it's all true.
I've been doing this job for 15, 16 years. I have never said anything personal about a guy, and I'm never going to, ever. All my criticism on any player or comments on any team is strictly about basketball. What I said was, I'm the best player in the world, which he is.
Which you never were.
Kyrie Irving, who's an all-star. He has Kevin Love, who's an all-star. And he has Tristan Thompson, who's a terrific player. I take my chances against anybody. I don't need any help if I got those guys. That would be my personal opinion. I stick by that.
Have you not seen the Warriors?
Him saying they're top heavy. Everybody I know. I'm pretty sure Carmelo would take those 3 guys. I'm pretty sure Russell Westbrook would take those 3 guys. But like I say, I'm never gonna get personal. It's been fun to me sitting back, listening and watching. I played golf the last 2 days.
Weak ass. You're not even good at golf.
People left me a bunch of messages on my Jackass phone. I have 2 phones. I have a private cell and I have a Jackass phone for the rest of the people. The Jackass phone has been blowing up. Thank God I don't keep it with me. But like I say, LeBron is one of the 10 greatest players I've ever seen. He's an amazing man. What him and his guys have done business-wise is amazing. But my comments were what I said. I stick by them. But I'm never going to say anything personal about another NBA player.
So you take issue with the personal, how he went at you personally about...
Shaq over there laughing.
To it, Ernie, I've done some stupid things in my life. I have to live with that. But I didn't. When you say in our position, when you say stuff, people gonna come back at you.
Fuck wrong with him,
like
Shaq.
Like first of all, that's my friends. I got great friends. Number one, I flunked Spanish in high school. And I lost Jeopardy to Martha Stewart. He left out a couple
and you
things
never
that
won
I did wrong in my life.
And you never won a championship. And you never won a championship.
But like I say, I did some stupid things in my life. That does not make my argument less valid. Like I say, I'm pretty sure Carmelo Anthony, who's a hell of a player, would love to have Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and Tristan Thompson. Same thing with Russell Westbrook. But like I say, my argument with LeBron was strictly basketball related.
He said also in his comments,
dumb as fuck.
if you guys were going to have a conversation,
he's smart, but he just sounds dumb as fuck.
Is there interest in your part in talking to LeBron James?
I've met LeBron James probably 10 times in my life. We have shaken hands and said hello. We do not have to be friends. I'm not friends with most of these young guys. But that being said, that does not mean that we have to say positive stuff about them all the time. I do understand they are really sensitive to today's players.
Would you like to sit down with LeBron James and find a common ground or clear the air or under
Shaq is dead. Shaq is fucking dead.
Were unfair. I don't think they're unfair. Like I say, Carmelo Anthony doesn't have any help. Russell Westbrook doesn't have a lot of help.
You've made this point 3 times. How many times you gonna say this shit?
And there are the defending champions. For him
what the fuck? He's not going up against the same Warriors team. You fucking dumbass. He's going up against a 73-9 Warriors team with Kevin Durant. Like, shut your mouth.
To me, from afar, it looked like he took exception to was that he didn't want to compete. But I was watching it because I wanted to see it again. And it's just fresh again for me. The first 2 times you questioned it. Is it not that he doesn't want to compete? Which has been said in every barbershop, every place, and everywhere. And it happened to Kevin Durant. When he went to Golden State, people said, what, does Kevin Durant not want to compete? He's going to the Golden State Warriors? So he doesn't want to. So it's not something that people aren't saying or isn't thinking about. So that's why I took exception. I thought it was a little bit too far where LeBron had gone because when you say you need help and you are the chance, people say that. They will think that. And because it came out from the back of his brain to the front of his mouth, doesn't make it wrong.
Can you please interject, Shaq?
And I did
please
think,
interject,
I took exception
Shaq.
to him being
Shaq,
personal.
please.
No, Chuck made it personal when he said LeBron doesn't like to compete. Everybody knows, including you, Kenny, when you win a championship and you lose key players like Dellavedova and Moskov, you have to regroup. That's what y'all did in Houston. Your first year in Houston, you went 54-28. Then when y'all came back and everybody was busting your head, y'all got rid of whatchamacallit, and then you brought in Clyde Drexler. You have to regroup.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When Kevin Durant went to Golden State, did you say, does this guy not want to compete?
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't think that?
No, I didn't say that.
It never came across your mind?
No, never came across my mind.
Everybody I know it did.
No, everybody I know it came across too.
Again.
So when he says that,
Shaq, can you please be the voice of reason?
I'm not saying that.
Shaq, keep going, Shaq, keep going.
But you got to understand
he made it personal
as well.
Listen, when we are in charge and we have these conversations with our organizations, Chuck asked a question, do we want all the best players? You're damn right we do. You're damn right I want all the best players. When I kick it out to a guy, I want him to be a D. Scott or Glenn Rice. When I got a guard going up against a Westbrook, I want him to be GP. So to answer your question, do I want all the great players? Yes. It doesn't matter if you got the highest paid payroll. You want to win championships, or you just want to win games and then lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. You got to spend money to make money.
Talk that fucking shit.
Took it personal with you.
Fuck you mean,
He said
boy?
something, you said something. Just let it go.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna get personal with him.
You got personal. You said the man didn't compete.
No, I'm saying
Talk that fucking
he's got
shit,
help.
boy.
They are the defending
Fuck
champions.
you mean, Shaq?
He's
Talk,
got help.
talk
It's
that
like-
shit.
like I
They
said,
don't
if
understand,
Carmelo
Shaq.
Anthony
They're
said
not a
he
GOAT
helped,
like you.
that's
That's
understandable.
what it
If
is.
Russell
You're
Westbrook
coming
said,
from a
"I
GOAT
need help,"
mentality,
if you are
Shaq. They're
the
not
best player in
coming
the
from a
world,
GOAT
he is the best
mentality.
player in the world
So
by
they're
far.
not going to
By
understand
far.
what you're saying.
And like I
They
said,
were
it's
never
not
the
like
greatest
his
player of their
board
time.
is empty.
You were,
He
Shaq.
has
You know what I'm
Kyrie
saying?
Irving, who's
There
a
was a
stud.
point in time
He
when
has
you were
Kevin
better
Love,
than
who's a
Kobe.
stud.
No
It's
one
never
denied
about
it.
the main
You were the
player, it's
best
about the others.
player.
Get the man
They've
first.
never
That's
been the
the
best
main
players,
champion.
so
But
they
I'm
can't even
saying,
they
this
can't
guy,
even
they have a
understand
terrific-
that
they
type
are
of
the
fucking
defending champions.
mindset. What the
So,
fuck?
listen,
Bum
I
ass,
was
boy.
upset.
Barkley
Like I said,
never
I
won a
didn't get mad. I
championship.
went and played
Kenny
golf.
Smith won one, but he's not good.
I
He's
thought
even
it was
worse
funny
than
watching
Barkley.
all these idiots on
Fuck.
television talking about
Come
me and
on, man.
LeBron for the
Shaq
last
is the
48
only one
hours.
who's good.
Like I say, I'm never, no matter what any NBA players says about me, I stick
This nigga's
100% to basketball. in my criticism
I hate
of any
people that
NBA
like
player.
when
I'm
they
never
try
gonna
and
say
make an
anything
argument or
personal.
something.
That's
They
not
just
our job.
keep
Our job
on
is to give
re-saying the
honest
same shit.
opinion.
Like my nigga,
And
you
like,
said
sometimes
this
people get
5
mad,
times.
and that's okay.
You've said
The
this
key
shit
word
5
there was
times.
He didn't compete.
You said the
I
same
did not
shit
say
5
that.
times.
Yes, you
Wait,
did.
hold on. I'll
You
tell
said
you.
that.
I said, listen, he's like, it ain't like
You
they
did
don't
say,
have
now
any
you talking about you
chance.
didn't say it. Come on. What are you?
Chuck.
You don't even know what you said.
For me.
Yeah, I
Well,
understand
get
what
your
you're
done.
saying,
No, but I'm saying
I know what you're
perspective.
saying,
But I'm saying this.
Kenny,
Like I
Kenny.
said, the guy who's riding around, I said this last week, in a Ferrari, a Bentley, and private jets, and then says, man, you know what? I wish I had an everyday car. I can't understand your perspective because we don't
but you
do
don't
that.
need- okay,
so
but-
people, so the majority of people, because we can't understand your perspective, doesn't make you right or him wrong. That was my point. Because the perspective is you've got a lot, my man.
Okay,
so
but-
you can't really complain about not having an everyday car
Listen,
or a
Kenny.
playmaker
Listen.
because you got a lot. So I
Kenny,
understand the perspective that both of them are saying.
I will say this to Akeem
I hate people
Olajuwon and
that
Clyde
always say
Drexler's
the same
face.
shit.
You didn't win the championship. You won him that championship. Sam Cassell won him that championship. Big Shot Bob won him the championship. He ain't talking about the top players. He's talking about the others. Others win championships. We as superstars, we do what we do. We hold the fort, but it's the others. Michael Jordan, who did he kick it out to in Utah? He kicked it out to others. Steve Kerr.
When you got the guys like Shumford and J.R. Smith and
But they're not playing well,
That's
so they
what I'm
gotta
saying,
go.
Shaq. They
They're
don't
not
get
playing
it,
well, so
bro.
they gotta go. So me, if I'm in charge, yes, I want all the best players.
So you see LeBron James at All-Star Weekend, and
I'll shake his hand. I
Shaq
have
gets
no
it.
animosity toward LeBron.
Shaq gets
You know how many-
it. That's what I'm saying. They've
everything
never been
I've
the
ever said
star.
about LeBron has
They've
been
never
positive
been as
in all
good.
his guys.
So they don't get it.
One of the 10 greatest players ever. Amazing guy. His handle from 18 years old to where he is today, amazing. But we can criticize guys. Our job is not to get on TV and say 100% positive stuff about guys if we think they're wrong. That's not our job.
It's important for guys, and I'm not just talking about LeBron. I'm talking about, and this is why I'm saying this, Shaq, as well, because everything that he just said about LeBron positive, he's said that since he's been in the league.
Okay, but that's
there was never a call or never a call out from anyone on that side to
But
say,
he made it
"Yo, you
personal.
helping
Are
my
you not
legacy
getting
there."
it?
So it's got to be a two-way
Are you not
street.
getting how
It's gotta
Barkley
be-
made it
if
personal?
Players want
What are they
that
not getting,
from
Shaq?
us,
What are y'all
then
confused
you
about?
have to receive all of those.
Boy,
great-
that tight ass suit.
like Kevin Durant.
That tight ass,
We criticized
nasty
him
ass
before.
suit.
I was
That
the first guy on
corduroy ass
TV
suit.
to ever say Kevin Durant
Boy,
would be the MVP of the
what
league.
the fuck?
Never. No one ever said
That
I got
corduroy
calls from
George
players
ass
on-
suit, boy.
that
That
LeBron
sheep
dead.
ass suit.
Yeah,
That
then he
all
became
wool
the
ass
MVP.
suit,
But then
boy.
if I criticize
Fuck
him
you
for
mean?
going to Golden State, you
Like
can't.
the
You
heat
can't
your
just have a one-way
scarred
street.
chin ass, boy.
Criticism and personal. I
What the
guarantee
fuck?
you LeBron wasn't mad at the whiny or the inappropriate. When you said that man doesn't want to compete, that's what ticked him off. And I would have did the same thing. I would have came right back at your rack. I would have came up here and punched you in your face. That's what I would've
Well, first of all, you're not a good fighter. Listen, our job.
Ah! He finna beat his ass! He finna beat his ass! Fuck wrong with him,
done.
Shaq!
Personal soap now, so let's go.
Nigga,
First of all,
Shaq looking at him
we
like,
just
"Why will
disagree
beat
on
your
the
ass,
personal.
boy?"
I can say,
Nigga,
like I say,
that's
I
what
look at
that's
this
what Bleacher
big
Report was
picture.
talking about. He looking at him like, "What?"
I'll take my
Motherfucker,
chances.
what?
If we lose to the
come
Golden
again,
State Warriors or the
motherfucker,
Spurs,
come
and I got
again.
Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving and Tristan
I will
Thompson,
beat your
I'm
ass.
good.
Boy, you gave him
Like I
that.
said, if I'm Carmelo Anthony or Russell Westbrook, I can complain and say I don't have enough help.
Dude,
but if I got 2 other All-Stars and I'm the greatest player in the world, I don't think it's too much to say, like, I take my chances.
So in your mind, are we done? Is this done?
It's done. It was done after he said what he said, and I was like, and it bothers me when people are like, well, what are you gonna say? I'm like, dude, I'm not 12. Ooh, he said something bad about me. I got to say something bad about him. I'm not 12 years old. I'm a 53-year-old man who'll be 54 in 3 weeks. This notion that just because somebody insult me, I'm not 12. I'm not back in Leeds, Alabama in the projects where you knock a stick off my shoulder and all hell break loose.
Did this live up to your expectations, Kenny?
It did, man.
Okay.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Make sure
it
that
did.
you're.
Can I get a shout out, honey?
Who? LeBron?
No, not LeBron. The Newton County, Georgia Rams. I went and spoke at a high school yesterday. It's up in the boonies in Covington. But shout out to the Newton County, Georgia Rams, a bunch of
All right, okay, sorry. Newton County, Georgia Rams or whatever, I'm sorry. This is, shout out to y'all, but I ain't trying to hear about it anymore. This shit's over. All right, that's going to do it. You guys can let me know all of your fucking thoughts in the discussion. I'm going to be looking at all of them. I want to see what you guys have to fucking say about that, responding to some of them. So yeah, basically my thoughts is, okay, they tried to sort of, TNT came on here and they tried to spin it where LeBron started this by criticizing his team, which he didn't, and then TNT also put it on Barkley to answer that question because they knew Barkley would say some dumb shit. To me, he made it personal. Like Shaq said, LeBron responded with personal shit, but a lot more personal shit. You threw the first punch. It's almost like you get sucker punch. You sucker punch me, you better knock me out. Because if you sucker punch me and you don't knock me out, then I'm going to beat your ass. That's basically what LeBron did. You know what I'm saying? Barkley threw the first punch. He didn't knock him out. LeBron came back. He whooped his ass. What the fuck? Now he's got nothing to say. What the fuck? Now it's over because he beat it. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how I look at it. I think that Barkley did insult him. He did say something personal. He thinks that he's never said anything personal. I'm sure there's probably other clips and videos where he said personal shit about players in the past. Like, this nigga doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. 15 years, you've never said anything personal, but yet you don't think that's personal. You expect me to believe that? No. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it. Shaq is the voice of reason. Like I said, Shaq understands because he's been in that situation. He's been the best. They've never been the best. They don't fucking understand how that fucking mindset works. Because Jordan was always playing when Barkley was in the league, for those who don't know. So Barkley never got to even feel what it was like to be the best. What the fuck? So he's never even been considered the best. What the fuck? Shaq was considered the best at one point in time when he was in the league. So was LeBron. They know how it feels like. Fucking Barkley doesn't. It's that simple. Anyways, I'm out of here. Tweet me more ideas. Instagram, Tubi. Subscribe if you do. We had to do this shit. This was just something we had to do. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. We really don't miss days. Just hit 730K. Thank y'all for the support, man. Let's keep grinding to 750, man. And I'm out this bitch, man. Fuck around with Barkley. Look, balloon head ass. Like I said, I never said, ugly ass.
What makes what he says credible because he's on TV?
Fuck wrong with him.
Let him disrespect my legacy like
Fuck
that.
wrong with him.
I'm not the one who threw somebody through a window. I never spit on a kid. I never had any debt in Las Vegas.
Damn! Oh, fuck.